Yo, people always saying it's your boy Music 13. We are back. We are back. Arsenal versus Bournemouth, the match preview, game week 32. Let's do it. Let's get right into it. You guys know I always drop you guys some pre-match notes, and I'm gonna do the same. So, like I said, 30-second match here in the Premier League. We've obviously played 31 coming into this game. In all competitions this season, Arsenal played 51 games. We've won 38, drawn 8, lost 5. Obviously lost the last 2 prior to the Sporting game. In the Premier League, however, we have a record of 21 wins, 7 draws, 3 losses. We have 70 points and a plus 39 goal difference, which is the most in the league. We're currently on pace for 2.26 points per game, which is 86 points total. 9 points clear at the top of the league, although City have a game in hand. If we're looking at the reverse fixture against Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium, we won that game 3-2. We went down 1-0 early in the game. Gabriel mistake. He shortly redeemed himself before Declan Rice scored 2 beautiful goals, a brace, one from the edge of the box and one inside the box, and then Krupi scored that banger for them to make it 3-2, make it nervy towards the end, but we held on and we won that game 3-2. Arsenal are currently on a 4-game win streak in the league. We've played before City this weekend in the Premier League again with a chance to temporarily go 12 points clear before City played. That should be hopefully a huge psychological boost because City also traveled to Stamford Bridge to play Chelsea, which is a tough game for them. You know, Chelsea can be pushing for Champions League football. So it's important that we get this win and put the pressure back in City. They can't afford to drop points. And if we do our job, then we can only sit back and hope City drop points. After this game, there will be 6 more games left in the league. A win in this game will mean Arsenal only need 4 more wins plus a draw to secure the league title, their first title in 22 years. So if we win this game, we're well on our way to securing that Premier League title, and it should be 4 wins. But if City drop points against Chelsea, that 4 wins might end up being 3. So we're even getting closer. So gonna be interesting to see what happens. But those are preview notes. Let me drop into the preview real quick. Very impressive bounce back win for Arsenal against Sporting. I didn't do a video for that. I didn't do a video for the last 2 games. I was not around. I traveled. Cheeky little vacation, 1 week vacation. I was out of the country with my girlfriend, so I enjoyed that to Puerto Rico. You guys should enjoy that. I'm gonna drop some content on that on my travel page, Movies Madness. You can check that out. But back to football anyway. Yeah, so I've come back feeling well refreshed, and hopefully the boys are hoping to bounce back after that win against Sporting. It was impressive. We got that late goal. Kai Havertz, beautiful ball from Martinelli over the top. So I'm just hoping the team can play with a bit more freedom, a bit more nous, knowing that, you know, we've gotten those 2 poor results out of the way. Now we've won. Can we bounce back? Can we keep this form going? And I think they will. I think that Sporting game was huge to win. You know, going away from home, I kind of expected it to be a draw, and then maybe we'll do the job at the Emirates. But now we've done half of the job already, winning that game. So it's going to be important to see how we do in this game against Bournemouth. But I do fancy us to, be up for it. The boys know what's at stake. They know what we have to do to secure this league title. Just win our games and we'll secure, our position and win the Premier League. So, yeah, I'm buzzing for this game. Gonna be interesting to see what Arteta does. I think the lineup is gonna be similar to a Sporting game, if I'm being honest. Good news though is we're getting some injured players back. I think Eze was reportedly seen in training. I think Arteta also mentioned in his press conference that Eze should be back in the squad. So we've missed Eze. I say the last few games. Just the fact that he was really going to his zone. We saw what he did against Leverkusen, and he was a real big blow for that cup final against City. The fact that we didn't have him. I felt like he could have made a difference in that game. As we saw, he made a difference in the game at the Emirates. So Eze being back is going to be good news. I wouldn't start him straight away personally. Kind of give him some minutes coming off the bench because at this point I'm not risking anyone getting any injuries. Anyone potentially pulling anything. Like we need Eze fit for the last few games. So I felt Odegaard had a decent game against Sporting. It was good. I'm not sure if he's fit. I saw something on Twitter about some injury concerns, but I didn't really catch that. I'm not sure where he would have gotten injured, so hopefully he's fit because in my predictive video, lineup video, I put him in the team, and I think we're gonna need everyone, all hands on deck for this last few games. Also, hoping Jurriën Timber can be back soon. He's been out for the last few games. White has played in his stead. White's been all right. He's been shaking a few games. It was shaking that Southampton game. It was his misjudgment of the ball that led to their first goal, and I'm hoping Timber can be back to give us that solid end to the season that we desire. So, but all's that put to the side, I think Arsenal get this win against Bournemouth. It's gonna be a tough game. Bournemouth are actually unbeaten, I think, in the Premier League since they last played us, which was earlier in January. I think 11 games unbeaten, but there are a lot of draws in that unbeaten run. Arsenal have a very good record at the Emirates, and I expect that to continue. I'm gonna go for an Arsenal 2-0 win. I'm gonna go for an Arsenal 2-0 win in this game. A goal scorer is Victor Gyökeres and Leandro Trossard. I feel like he's due a goal, so I'm gonna go for those guys as my 2 goal scorers, and hopefully Arsenal can get the job done. It's been your boy Muzi30. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Back from holiday now, so I'm posting to the end of the season, and hopefully Arsenal get this win. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Coming, you Gunners. I'm buzzing. Let's get this Premier League over the line. It's been your boy. I'm out. Peace.